Assalamu alaikum. This is another An Ahmadi. I have been listening to some videos of some accuser of Jamaat Ahmadiyya and like to address some recent videos where accuser has claimed that God does not punish those who attribute falsehood to God. And he narrated from Quran Kareem that the ayat was revealed to and it was addressed to Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam that if he has attributed wrongfully to God any revolution, then he would have punished Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam severely. And that is the belief of this objector. But when we read Quran Kareem, we see that Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been addressed throughout the Quran Kareem for various commandments which are meant for the Ummah, which is meant for the Ummah for the rest of life. And whenever there is a commandment which is for Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam alone, there God distinguished those ayat. For example, in one of the ayat, the exception of number of wives was mentioned, and that was directly addressed as exception for Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let me come back to the accuser who claims that the ayat which claims that which addresses Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam that if he had attributed wrongfully to God that these ayats were revealed to him, God would have punished Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My personal belief is that Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Fakhrul Anbiya. God says that I have created this universe for the sake of Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If Muhammad was not going to be created, he would not have created this universe. And how is it possible that Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam would have attributed wrongfully to God? And in my opinion, in my understanding, this is a commandment, or this is ayat, which is for ummah, which is for any false claimer who in the future, at that time or in future, attribute anything wrongfully to God. That is a warning for any of those people. For example, in Surah Bani Israel, Khuda Ta'ala says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, wa qaza rabbuka ala ta'abudu illa. Thy Lord has commanded that ye worship none but him. And it goes on saying that be kind to your parents. And then the following verses, God addressing Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam has commandments about not to do adultery, not to kill other human being, and so on. What does that mean? If we apply the same logic as the accuser has applied to the verse, then it means that all the ummah are free to do whatever they feel like.
Certainly.
It's my understanding that God is addressing to the Ummat Muhammadiyah through Hazrat Muhammad Rasul Akram Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And if we go through Quran Kareem, you will see numerous examples like that. And I'm trying to understand your point of view and failing to understand and coming back to what you are accusing of Hazrat Masih Maud. Are you portraying yourself? Are you talking your inner filth, inner self, your iftara? I request you to pray for yourself and seek guidance from God. Moreover, I'd like to stress on the stature, the piety, high morale, character, teaching, writing, and saying of the caliber of a Nabi, Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wasalam. And when I listen to your filth, your deception, the lies and deceit, I cannot compare it. There's no comparison. And we have been, my colleagues, my friends, who are not scholars of Ahmadiyya, have been explaining and disclosing and discrediting you. Please go back, do a thorough analysis with honesty. Thank you.